Well, if it isn't our great friend, the Minecraft villager, with some of the spiciest new lore reveals, including a potential connection to the deep, dark biome and dimension? Well, gosh, mama, Mojang, they are finally revealing some lore around these weird big-nosed beings. On top of that, a little bit more, the ARG that Mojang has been running was solved, and, well, I repaired the like button. I had some reports that the like button just wasn't working. Lo and behold, it should work now. Double check, make sure it does. And my channel, my second one, make sure you subscribe to both of them. You'll get this good luck token if you do. Alright, so I want to kick things off today with our little disclaimer that is becoming something that is a bit complimentary to any time we talk about something concerning the new spin-off. Remember that, yes, of course, this stuff is going to relate to Dungeons 2 for sure, but there's good chance that it will relate to Vanilla 2. Minecraft Dungeons 1 related to updates that were happening at the time. Village and Pillage, the Nether update. There were literally vanilla Minecraft updates designed to complement the additions inside of the spin-off. So why the heck would that not happen yet again? Trick question, it will. The Minecraft Dungeons Twitter account. We kicked this off not too long ago talking about the strange new Skulk block and the weird profile update. Profile picture, we took a look at it, there's a weird 0 inside of it. Minecraft Discord server, for starters, it updated the whole profile picture, the entire thing, it's blue. For seconders, inside of the Dungeons 2 section, inside of the announcements, as a final element, it takes 9 to end. Sorry, in the next weird phase of the ARG, we had a 0 and we had a 9. On top of that, we had 2 weird Skulk images. This one, and then there was another one from the Discord server somewhere with different combinations of blocks lit up. Well, I have been following Harry and Smokey Sack for updates on this ARG. It seems that some people are at least a little bit clued in to the ARG and what's going on. Because the first word that I saw of this thing being solved publicly was Smokey Sack. Kind of insane how the ARG has been solved, and yeah, with so many people going, wait, what? Hold on a minute. When was it solved? Now, we knew that this ARG was solved, at least partially, thanks to the brand new Villager Life channel that was unlocked when the first person solved the Weird Dungeons ARG. Villager Life, keep that in mind. We're going to come back to that later. The ARG mystery, exactly how this one was solved this time around, I'm not too sure. So if somebody who was involved in the solving of it, whoever you are out there, if you're watching this video, please kindly enlighten me down below in the comments or just send me a DM if we're keeping a secret. DMs are always open on that Twitter account. I look through them from time to time. So Smokey somehow knew that the ARG was solved by one person who I don't believe revealed their identity. Then, not too long after that, we got an update from Harry. It was solved partially. We had a cryptic new phrase, which was the scales. Now, thinking about in-game, the scales, the first thing that my mind goes to, because all of this relates to the deep dark and whatever the heck is going on, is, well, of course, Skulk. I'm not too sure if we can call this lower part of the block scales or bone or what it is. I don't really know if that is considered a scale, but it is scale-like. Thinking about other types of scales that we have in the game, we have these weighted pressure plates. Pressure plates are kind of like a scale, right? Especially these ones that need like different amounts of items to actually hold them down or whatever. So maybe? But then, thinking about other things in the game that have scales, maybe say a mob or something, well, fish have scales. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else, but salmon, things like fish in the game, they definitely have scales going on, so maybe that's a connection to scales as well. I don't know. Either way, though, for some time, we were left with a single cryptic message, somehow deciphered, presumably relating to the deep, dark dimension, the scales. A little time later, the message was fully solved. The message is off the scales, so it's not just scales, it's off of them. And then, these are the last 2 phrases, which I believe are from the other rounds of the ARG. Yes, if you can recall, we had those 2 cryptic videos that were found on the official Minecraft YouTube channel unlisted. A bunch of weird codes going on. We had Unlock the Path and A Song for the Lost that were found to be inside of those videos, specifically the titles. And now we have Off the Scale somehow found. Now, I might be wrong here on this one, but I do not believe that there is like another unlisted YouTube video that has been found with creepy animations or whatever. These are really, really cool. Some of my favorite parts of this ARG, but I don't think this round really has one. Or if it does, it just hasn't been found quite yet. So we now have 3 different codes here. Off the Scales, Unlock the Path, A Song for the Lost. What they actually do or will mean, it is not clear right now. The Minecraft official Dungeons account or like the Discord channel or anything has not actually explicitly confirmed or denied these codes, anything like it, or even really made much of a mention of them. It's also a little bit unclear if we're solving an ARG that is related to Dungeons 2 and Vanilla specifically here, or just Dungeons 2, but if it were related to Mojang, a big clue from Mojang would definitely generate way more attention and hype. So with our ARG, that's kind of where we are right now. But it seems, no pun intended, we have already unlocked maybe the 4th path. Bedrock Edition. This one definitely doesn't quite relate to lore or ARG, but it does relate to Dungeons 2. Baby, we've got a brand new animated button inside of the game. It's a short animation, an animation that we first saw on the Dungeons Twitter account. My plans on September 29th, right here, we have a player smashing a soul creeper out of this universe. And now the player is smashing the soul creeper inside of the game. If we tap on Learn More, we are linked right over to the official Minecraft website where we could pre-order the game for some cool bonuses or pre-order the deluxe edition for even more bonuses. We have many of the familiar images that we have already seen here, and then eventually some blog posts as well. All old information. And now the Discord server. So as of the recording of this portion of the video right now, we have 3 different entries. I am going to keep my eyes locked onto this. If there are any big sudden updates that aren't quite video worthy, well, you bet your bottom dollar I'll be making a short about it either on this channel or my second channel where I post every single day. And of course, if there are more, I will cut in before the end of the video. But let's go ahead and go in chronological order. So we've got 3 different posts. Initially, there was one every 2 days, the 20th, the 22nd, and then the 24th. Then there was a little bit of a pause. The first message came in once the next step of the ARG was solved by that random person. Goodness, what a crowd! The villagers thought they heard something in the distance. Word travels fast in a place this small, that's for sure. So these villager diaries or entries, they are all from the point of view of the narrator. Who specifically that could be, it's not too clear, but this place that is small that we're talking about here is a local Minecraft village. First and foremost, it is an honor that so many of you have found your way here. In this village, everyone is welcome as long as they do their bit, whether that's watering the crops when it's dry, respecting the quiet hours after dark, or lending a hand when help is needed. Stay as long as you like. In this village, there's always room for one more at the table. All right, so if this is the next part of the ARG, the first thing that sticks out to me are the specific chores that are listed off. Something about watering the crops, let me help out here. Oh, wait, no, they weren't ready yet, whoops. Respecting the quiet hours after dark. So, in other words, just keeping your voice down while the villagers are trying to sleep, And then just lending a hand in general. Those kind of 3 things. Maybe it's just for lore, world building, or maybe it's some kind of clue. It's not too clear. Either way, though, this is basically the intro to a little bit of lore or something for Dungeons 2 and whatever the heck went wrong in the universe. And, this sign? Go ahead and read it. Next up this week, the farmers put extra time into tilling their fields. They'd love to have one of those fancy redstone-powered harvesting machines they've heard other villagers boast about, but seem perfectly happy to get their hands dirty. What? Fancy redstone-powered harvesting machine? Whoa, Nelly, slow your roll a second here. Are we talking about, like, redstone contraptions, things like bamboo farm or whatever? Or are we talking about some kind of other redstone harvesting machine that maybe could harvest, say, like a crop farm a little bit better? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of clue that something could maybe happen, like a major farming update or something like that at some point. Other villages apparently have fancy redstone-powered harvesting machines that's very, very intriguing and so strange. Our third update today, the fisher hauled in an amazing catch. Salmon this big don't appear here often. The fisher suspects strange weather might be the culprit, but there's no need to look a gift salmon in the mouth. To celebrate, everybody can come to dinner. And then things went silent. Alright, so not gonna lie, these villagers questioning the sizing of the salmon, totally, I'm with you there, brother. Sometimes the salmon can get absolutely gigantic in this game. It's quite odd, and it's actually kind of fully unexplained. We get a little bit of information that perhaps the weather is affecting the sizing of the salmon. So maybe something is up with the atmosphere inside of wherever this village is that is affecting now natural Minecraft mobs, mutating them to large sizes. I mean, if you think about it, weather inside of Minecraft, it already has some quite odd properties, being able to literally transform one thing over into something else, and there are multiple examples of it. Maybe this is a little bit of lore reveal as to why the heck the weather inside of Minecraft is so odd. But it's weird, because time and time again, the developers have said things like weird weather disasters that the player cannot control have no place in the universe of Minecraft, so I'm not too sure. No matter what's going on here, though, the villagers thinking that the weather might be changing the mobs, that's definitely some sort of clue, and possibly, at best, some sort of lore expansion or reveal to something that's been in the game for over a decade. Now, knowing that Skulk, the Deep Dark, and Soul Sickness is a big theme inside of Dungeons 2, I would wonder if some kind of weather event, it might not be, it might be something with the soul or the ancient dimension or whatever. Maybe that's something the villagers just have no knowledge of, but no matter what, something seems afoot inside of this weird village. Oh, now next up, man, it brings a tear to my eye because our development, it's so sweet. Since I started the video, we have 2 more little updates here. Exciting news from the village. Not just 1 baby, but actually 3 all at once. We got triplets, oh my. Meanwhile, some villagers reported strange sounds coming from the hill. It almost sounds like singing. They tried to hum along, but they couldn't quite find the right tune. Whoa, and now if I am to draw conclusions, which is kind of why I'm here today, dude, it sounds like singing, the mourner, the singer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the sound is from the hill. Nobody does, but I have to imagine it's this thing. On top of that, we've got not 1, but actually 3 baby villagers here. That seems like some kind of numerical code, maybe for a new part of the mystery or something. Not 1, but 3 babies were born. Side note, that made me realize that maybe villagers should be able to have like a random amount of babies. Like twins, they'd be pretty rare, triplets even more rare, and so on. All the way up to 8. I don't know, that might be kind of crazy though. And then, at the time of the making of this video, our newest update, and then another one. The villagers came together to build a Fletcher stand. No sooner had they hammered out their last plank into it than a villager took up the profession and became the new Fletcher. There's a new sign the villager is working, and arrows are in stock, and that's good timing because strange glows are spotted in the woods at night. Now look, man, spotted in the woods at nighttime, strange glows. This calls us back to the Minecraft Dungeons trailer. They're at nighttime, they're in the woods, the glowing mobs, they're strange for sure. It's some kind of backstory, the setup to it. If I were a villager in this village, well, right about now, I would probably want to hightail it on out of there. That doesn't sound good. I don't know about you guys, but I love the Minecraft lore. It's always so interesting to me. I love how the devs don't just straight up reveal it, but at the same time, I actually quite enjoy this little bit of new lore that we're getting, a tiny bit of storytelling and whatever. I wonder if to unlock more messages, we'll have to solve more of the ARG. Either way, though, our first clue of weather, or maybe Skulk, affecting the mobs inside of the game. Remember we had that weird concept artwork of something up with the ancient city portal, like pipes coming out of it or something? Maybe that's spilling this weird stuff into the world that is changing the fish, and probably more mobs. I mean, like somebody said, probably somewhere at some point, they're putting chemicals in the water that make the fish big, which is quite odd. Anyway, if there's even more to it that I've missed, please fill me in down below. And your theory, what do you think is making the salmon so large? Thank you all so much for watching. To stay up to date with all of this new Minecraft lore, check out the playlist on the end screen right now. Goodbye, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.